if you want to make your way up. Give it up for Steven, you guys.
Thank you very much. How's everyone doing? My name is Steven Buckle, like she said. I am the founder. Let me make sure this is working. Yes. I'm the president and founder of Print Crypto. Before I get started, I want to thank our sponsors and our partners. Bitmain, Joyce is somewhere here. Say hi to her, she's awesome. The team at Luxor, who are amazing. Jim at Starbase, and of course, Michael and Gabriel, the Archangels from Mining Disrupt. Print Crypto is an ASIC supplier and a hosting provider. We're based in Austin, Texas. Over the years, we've worked to become a trusted equipment source for all sizes of mining operations, from garages to mega farms. We should think back just 18 months ago to the start of the last bull run. Scammers were really good at cloning Bitmain sites, Silicon sites, and the market suffered because a lot of people lost a lot of money. It was a jungle for people trying to get into mining. We saw a huge opportunity. From the beginning, our goal has always been to lower the barrier to entry for new miners. We've worked to make our website and our service appeal to first-time customers so that people who don't usually make a $10,000 purchase on the internet can do it with confidence. We've built a really diverse clientele, new and veteran miners, by providing comprehensive, seamless, and risk-free sourcing for ASIC equipment. Pretty soon, we grew beyond sales. When the demand for co-location spiked, we opened a hosting facility in Wichita, Kansas. Today, you can purchase miners through us, and we will host them for you. You own the asset, you own the machine. We handle 100% of the overhead. We'll get you plugged in, usually within a week. And yeah, there's a lot of overhead, so we've learned that. There we go. Our public-facing business is largely retail, and many of our customers started at the retail level. There's a lot of ESG FUD out there that might give new customers second thoughts about jumping in. The same people who believe that Bitcoin is a democratizing force for good might also be concerned about carbon footprints. All of these factors have poured ice water over retail enthusiasm. So the question is retail dead? Retail customers are fantastic. I'll say that because they built our business and we love them. Nobody's more excited about mining Bitcoin than they are. Often they're people with pretty comfortable incomes. They're looking for new places to invest. Retail customers are also believers. They're some of the smartest people I know, and they see the future of finance on the horizon. Crypto mining is, we always say this, it's the purest form of dollar cost averaging. Every single day, you are acquiring Bitcoin. The retail customers understand that, but they also want to own their machines. Many of them are entrepreneurs like us, running traditional businesses. They just appreciate the additional revenue. Best of all, in my experience, retail money is hard money. They pay on time, as agreed. We believe home miners and small farms play a critical role in keeping the network decentralized. They reduce the risk of a 51% attack. They'll also be nearly impossible for regulators to shut down because it's much easier to shut down a larger farm than it is hundreds of thousands of small miners. So we believe they play an important role going forward. Some retail miners have innovated their way through this bear market. Here at the conference, we've seen brilliant solutions for maximizing revenue. all sizes of immersion setups, mining with stranded energy, gleaning secondary benefits from the waste heat. Most of these innovations are still out of reach, though, for that person just getting started. Immersion's getting cheaper, yes, but still expensive to deploy. And how does someone with 5 machines take advantage of stranded gas? It's not really possible. Excuse me. I got into this game because I wanted to grow a business that offers everyone access to the world of crypto mining. Jumping into this world takes guts. But this market, making profits, requires levels of expertise that are out of reach for most people. We helped our customers get into mining. They trusted us. We've become friends with many of them. And as mining advances into new methods and new technologies, we want to find ways to help them advance along with the industry. What if we could meet them halfway? What if we could provide retail miners access to some of the advantages enjoyed by the big operators? What if we could offer retail customers a low electricity rate and use waste heat for another very cool purpose? All of this with net zero carbon displacement. We at Print Crypto have met this challenge. We're pleased to announce we're partnering with BitZero to provide hosting for retail miners at a low rate with zero carbon displacement right here in the US. We're extremely grateful for BitZero for this opportunity, and as mining continues to evolve, we're excited to help guide our customers on this journey. I would like to introduce Naeem Walji, COO of BitZero, to come and talk about the future of data centers.
Thank you, Stephen. Hey everyone, my name is Naeem Walji and I'm the Group COO at BitZero. BitZero is the world's first data center company to displace zero carbon in an ESG-focused ecosystem. The BitZero ethos defines us to be ESG dedicated, green power source driven, and creators of disruptive technology. So what makes us more than just being a green company? Zero carbon displacement, or ZCD, uniquely measures an organization's carbon footprint. The ZCD compliance ensures organizations use true renewable energy, which produce ultra-low carbon emissions and do not require the purchase of any carbon credits or any credits of any kind. BitZero identifies renewable energy sources as well as underutilized and undercompleted infrastructure globally, all of which are locations where power is being produced but may not necessarily be used, or connected to a grid, or taking power from a local town or city. We don't like that very much. And we're also here, to be clear, to not endorse mining with fossil fuels. Once we've identified all of this and created the opportunity, we begin to deploy strategic capital towards developing our unique data centers. So how do we apply this to mining beyond just the power? We focus on a green hash rate at the pool level. We are building a custom ZCD pool with our partners at Luxor, engineered to prove out this green provenance. And we do this by splitting the block reward and the transaction fees. We commend blockchain development within a sustainable ecosystem, or in a ZCD ecosystem, and would pose to consider this to be a moral fork, if you will. So what does this all look like? We acquire a site and complete the master planning. We deploy rapid, scalable mobile data centers. We then scale up by deploying our heat capture first data center fixed buildings, where we take the heat from those data centers and apply it towards greenhouses, where we can create standalone businesses that drive food production in the local community, region, and beyond. And finally, to close all of the loops, we engage in further community engagement, R&D, and investment for continued business growth. So where are we today? Well, we're in Norway. We're on our way to 40 megawatts of 100% ZCD data centers with a clear path to 110 megawatts and beyond. And we're looking to take our first bite of data center grown tomatoes in the coming months. And I'm very pleased to announce today that we're expanding to the great state of North Dakota, where we recently just purchased the Stanley R. Mickelson Safeguard Complex, a decommissioned military facility that at one point housed the Sprint and Spartan missile programs. The history of this, along with the good people of Nakoma, is fascinating, and I'd encourage each of you to read up about this very special piece of history. We could go on for hours here, but conscious of time, so I will summarize. This was decommissioned as part of the Cold War end, has the ability to be nuclear-proof, support closed systems of water, air, and power, and it has redundancies to support data center classes 1 through 5, and potentially even beyond. I'm also excited to announce that we'll be able to energize our first megabytes, at the North Dakota site with Print Crypto and helping them move towards the ZCD principles. I'm also excited to announce that we mined our first testnet block with the ZCD pool I mentioned earlier. As BitZero transitions into a high security, high value data center company with services globally, we will never forget how Bitcoin mining has helped facilitate this transition, and we're huge believers in the proof of work protocol. The value of our pool infrastructure is important, and for us, ZCD is not a hobby or a commercial gain. And it's why it was so seamless for me personally, as well as BitZero, to embrace and welcome our existing partners and anyone else that would like to join the ZCD ecosystem. We feel confident that fossil fuels and shortcuts will no longer be in the DNA of this industry. We must do better, and we have to challenge ourselves to go beyond and wake up. Very excited about the journey ahead, and welcome anyone to join our path to zero carbon displacement. Thank you.